What be happening, my toxic tentacles? How you doing this fantastic day? We're, oh no, contested territory, man. So I'm still, gobbling up all this money over here trying to earn more. It's so sad, man. So absolutely sad to earn that much amount of money. So anyways, we're going to continue on with our Volcano. Ooh, not yet. No, not that ADT yet. I might have to skip him for a little while. We'll come back to him eventually when we can actually kill him. It's going to be so upsetting when we finally beat the entire thing and then lose to DDTs, you know? So, yeah, we got, I've done this tile, last time, actually. So I feel like I should be pretty reasonably good at. We're going to do a ninja start. I'm also going to pop down my mortar, and here's the starting tower. Might be kind of a bad idea, but we'll see how it goes. So, anyways, I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not, but what's up with the B movie being so, memesy? I don't know what the correct word for that is. Memesy is the best word I got for that. It's become kind of a meme. Everybody's just making fun of the B movie, I suppose. So, if you guys don't know what the B movie is, it's a movie that came out in, I don't know, 2001 or 2002 or something, I don't know. Pretty long time ago, I guess. Just, everybody forgot about it. It was a pretty meaningless movie. Wasn't that good. Actually, kind of bad, if I had to say so myself. Nothing special about it. It was just, it just was a movie. It didn't have a plot, I would say, is the biggest thing. Anyways, recently, I've been noticing that a lot of people are, posting random comments of, this is the B movie, or, the B movie sped up, or the B movie every time they say B, it's blah blah blah. Bunch of random things happening. The funny one that I saw was every time they say the word B, it gets sped up even more. So you can watch the first 15 minutes of the B movie pretty reasonably well, but then by the time you get to the last I don't know, last 15 minutes of the video, it happens in approximately 13 seconds. So you're just yeah, nothing. I don't understand what happened there, guys. Don't understand it at all. So anyways, I'm getting a little greedy right now. I'm actually getting my third banana farm over here. And I might have to sell one a little bit later on, around 6 or 7 or something like that. But I still feel like it'll give me more money. Did you guys ever notice that there's these weird things that just become memes sometimes for literally no reason? Whether 4chan makes it popular, or Reddit makes it popular, or whatever makes it popular. Maybe a giant YouTuber or something like that. Sometimes these things just become popular for no reason. It's kind of funny. If you guys could pick something... Oh, here we go. This is going to be tight. If you guys could pick something that you think will get, fairly popular, whether it's a meme or something else, what do you think is going to be, the next popular thing? I'm curious. 10-hour videos got really popular for a while. I remember that. Everybody was spamming 10-hour video things. So we're going to go like this. We're going to get bam, bam. We're going to use a few sets of road spikes on this guy just to make sure we get him started. He doesn't need to actually be finished off here, but, I don't want to have him turn into ceramics over here and just, Oh, that actually looked really crazy. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. All the ceramics went different ways. Well, kind of odd. So now that we got this 4th tier guy, I'm feeling pretty good at this point. I'll get a little bit of banana farm action in here, and then get another 4th tier ninja, actually. I've been a really big fan of the 4th tier ninjas. I could go for a cannon, but I still am afraid of those balloons, The balloons are just such a pain in the butt. So we got this guy, this guy, this guy. And I actually do like to get a second distraction, just in case he pops the ceramics too quickly. So again, the exact same thing happened. I don't know if the first balloon that gets hit with the distraction goes all the way back to the beginning, and then the second few balloons do not. I don't know, is that what's going on here? The second balloon goes a little bit less, and the third balloon goes a little bit less than that. I don't know, it's kind of an interesting concept, I suppose. Oh, come on, stupid lead balloons. So we get bigger blast and Bernie stuff over here. Still not doing all that well, though, against these balloons right here. We do end up taking them down. Goodness gracious. Come on, lead balloons. What? 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 Come on. Did you see that? That was such a joke right there. How did the ninja not kill the random lead balloon that popped? I mean, it was black balloons right here. That was so stupid. So we're not getting no leads lost. Bit of a pain for us, but it's okay. So I think what I need to do is I need to get this mortar a little bit higher up. Make sure that they get popped pretty much right away. We can pop frickin' MOABs, but we can't pop lead balloons. It's a joke. So can I do a 4th one? Oh, I think I can. I think I can. Come on. Come on. Come on, get in there. I totally saw it somewhere. There it is. Aha! Got it. So at this, wow, it took me so long to get it. I saved up enough money for that guy up to 2-0 and this guy up to 3rd tier. Alright, so I'm playing fairly greedy right now. Greedy. So, another weird video that I saw. Oh my god, I was actually pretty... here's the thing, guys. I've been doing Reddit a little bit more lately. I've been watching some, I've been like, I don't know, I guess... I just downloaded Reddit on my phone a little while ago, and I decided, you know what, let's check out Reddit, let's see how interesting it is, and it actually was pretty interesting. I've been having a little bit of fun doing it, and I find these really interesting, fun videos. One of the most fun ones that I saw was actually it was a gravity marble video, where this guy just had these marbles and these magnetic marbles doing all these really fun things, but it was kind of like, I don't know exactly how he did it. I feel like it was on like a wall, but it was on like a wall that was sort of shifted just slightly down, I guess, so gravity could actually take over, and then he just had little tiny wooden planks. It's so weird. I remember I did something very similar to that in my, what was it, my sophomore, maybe my freshman year of high school. We did a really cool, by the way. Oh crap. There we go. Alright. Also, I'm gonna anti-camo dust this stuff. I don't know what the point of that was. Literally no point. Because guess what? I had to pop the leads anyways, so yeah. Did not do anything. I did this really weird roller coaster project in my, like I said, I think it was like physical chemistry or something like that. Like, it didn't really make sense. I did not take physics in my first few years of high school. I didn't take physics at all in high school, actually. And I thought it was really, really cool. I thought that was one of the most fun projects that I ever did. It took a lot of class time, though. That's probably one reason why I liked it so much. But it actually, like, it got me to use my hands and everything. All we did was use these like, styrofoam tube kind of things. And we had to basically understand that physics happens, gravity happens, and that the ball will, like, lose energy from friction as it rolls down these, like, styrofoam thingamabobs. Kind of like a Hot Wheels, thingamabob. If you play with Hot Wheels, you know that you need to have the top be the highest, the top part of the track be the highest, and then everything else, it can go up still, it can still go up a little bit, but it has to use that potential energy. And, you know, obviously the wheels are not perfectly frictionless, so they're still going to end up getting, slowed down a little bit, and you can't get quite as high as the first drop was. So anyways, I thought that was kind of interesting. One of the most fun projects that I did was my roller coaster project. Yes, I did. So anyways, I'm going to spam a few more ninjas, guys. Spam them. You guys know I'm a fan of my ninjas. This is all of them right here, right? Bloop. There it is. Alright, so we got all the ninjas all set up. I think we're just going to get them all up to 4-2 except for one. One of the middle one. So we can stick out and be kind of fancy, like we're protecting them. The Secret Service agents. The Ninja Secret Service agents. Ninja Secret Service agents. That just sounds like it would be a really bad idea. Like, you don't actually have any protection unless you're in danger. I mean, I guess it would be kind of cool. Like, nobody would know that you're being protected. Maybe that would cause more people to kind of act out in negative ways or something like that. I don't know. It could be an interesting concept. Like, I'm just imagining, like, the president has a ninja Secret Service agent setup. Like, there's no guys in suits or anything like that with the black sunglasses and black suits protecting the president. No, it's more of there is a bunch of random people hiding in bushes and hiding in, I don't know how ninjas are even, like, I don't even know how they could be ninjas, you know? It doesn't even make sense to me. How ninja could be, like, a real thing in this day and age. It's just odd. But the roller coaster project, that was one of my most favorite projects that I did in all of school. What are the other ones that you want to know my least favorite project? I remember this guy. It was Mr. I don't want to say his name. I shouldn't say his name. I don't want to popularize him. You guys will probably find him later. I think he's retired anyways now. He's a really weird guy, by the way. Super weird guy. Like, he would never let the lights be on in his classroom, and he had a bunch of plants in his class because he thought that the plants made more oxygen, which would increase blood flow to the brain or whatever, and would make people smarter. So, always opened, like, the windows just a little bit, never had the lights on. He's like, it's gonna strain your eyes, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I guess it probably does strain your eyes, but, like, on dark, stormy days, you just, like, couldn't see anything on the board or anything. It was just like, no, just turn the lights on. I need to see stuff. So anyway, and that's why I think he used, like, a projector And that's how he did things. And I'm like, that's straining my eyes just as much. It's like straining my eyes even more, just trying to look at your stupid little tiny projector. So I didn't really like this guy very much. In fact, my brother had him as well, because my brother's about 4 years older than me. So he had the same teacher 4 years earlier. And my brother hated the guy, like absolutely hated the guy. My brother was one of those people that he would tell people, like, I don't like you, you're a bad teacher, like, kind of thing. Like, you're blah, blah, blah. He would just, like, kind of be mean to the guy. So I kind of got, like, some bad flack from my brother. The guy came in and he's like, you know, I know who you are, I know who your brother is, and, like, I'm not taking any of your crap type of thing. So he's just a kind of a mean guy to me right from the get-go for no reason. That kind of thing. Yeah, I know. It sucks to have that happen. And teachers can do that. It's so stupid that teacher, you know, I should probably talk about teachers in a future video. I think I am. I want to talk about teachers in a future video, and how I don't like a lot of teachers and their mentality on life. Anyways, my least favorite project was from this guy, who, again, I did not like, it was the dog project. So we worked on this thing for probably a month, and, like, it was kind of stupid. Like, literally, the only thing you did was write about a random breed of dog. But you had to write a full research, really good research paper on this thing. Research everything you possibly could ever want to know about this guy, like the breed of dog. Well, I ended up getting the Bouvier des Flandres. I remember a couple times that one of the, we were playing like a random game or something like that. It's like, name as many breeds of dog as you can. I'm just like, the Bouvier des Flandres. They're like, what? That's not a real thing, Chris. That's not a real thing. You're just making up dog names. I'm like, nope, look it up. It's real. It is. I mean, it's real. It's a real dog name and everything. Really weird, kind of army, stupid dog. I mean, like, no, I mean, not very many people have this breed of dog. Just kind of an oddity, I suppose. Anyways, yeah, I had to write this, like, 10-page research article on this one stupid dog that I just did not care about whatsoever. Learned nothing while doing this research article. And, like, the whole point, like, and you had to, like, you know, put it in a nice little binder and everything. And, like, I had to have my parents buy this nice little binder for me. And, like, all these random things that just, like, did not make me happy whatsoever. Like, I'm normally just one of those guys where I'm like, I turn in the project, I work on my last day and all that stuff. And I usually do a decent enough job where I can get, like, a B. Maybe an A if I do a, you know, pretty decent job. Usually I just try and get B's on projects because I can ace the tests and get good grades that way. The least, I'm one of those weird guys, I think the least amount of work possible to get an A is actually the best thing to do. You know, if you're not putting that much work into these things and you're still getting decent grades, why do anything extra or special or bonus-horrific? There's no point. So yeah, this dog project was just straight up evil, and he even knew. He's like, some people talk about the dreaded dog project, how awful it is. And I'm like, well, if nobody likes it, why are you making us do it? Now, honestly, like he was saying, it's going to help you in college, going to help you write research papers, and help you write articles, and learn how to research things. No, it did not. Just being straight with you guys, it did not at all. Some teachers think that they're doing this super special, amazing thing for you, but they haven't been in school. They haven't been in school for like 30 years, so they don't even know what other teachers are doing. You know, it's all about what other teachers are doing. So, I mean, it's really easy to just kind of not realize that. So he thinks he's getting us ready for, you know, college and all this stuff, but realistically, he's just putting his own random ideas onto these things and doing a bad job overall. That's my opinion. So as we're cleaning up a lot of these balloons, we got one more round to go, my friends. Round 30 is officially here. Is there anything that I can do? I can do another mortar. Let's get a left-sided mortar this time. Get some extra poppages. My laser cannons are pretty helpful. I'll admit that. They're not even getting that many pops, and we're up to like 10,000 pops. Check out these ninjas, though. 18,000, 18,000, 28,000. I mean, these guys are pretty boss. This guy's up to 27,000. This mortar's up to 8,000 only. So, you know, pretty reasonably even, I suppose, between the mortars and the Dartling guns and everything. So there we go. We're going to take those MOABs down. That's the hard part, though, is the grouped balloons, you know? Oh my gods, when you got this many ninjas, ain't got nothing on you. So that's the first Volcano level. We did a pretty good job overall, and we're going to get, like, what, 30 balloon stones or something like that? Pretty nice bonus right there. 33 balloon stones, yeah! So we just played that level. I don't want to do it again. Oh, man. Oh, man, so there's only one level for me to do that I can actually do, and that is a Regrow MOAB tile on one of the toughest maps for volcanoes. Not the toughest. I still think that stupid one with the circle in the middle that like has 2 things on the bottom, that one's actually probably the toughest. But this one is still pretty reasonably tough. So I'm going to use every single bonus that I can. Dart monkey here, dart monkey there. Put them on strong, by the way. Something that I personally, actually, you know what? I don't want to do that. Actually, that's kind of cool. You get them back for free. That's interesting. I never knew that, by the way. Like, once you pop them down, you're like, up, they're gone forever. No, you get them back. So what happens if you... I'm just curious. I'm going to restart after this. What happens if I get a 0-3, and then I sell him? You get this guy back for free, but you still, obviously spent the money. So we're going to restart this really quick. Restart. Just an interesting concept, I suppose. Freeness is always free, no matter what you do, even if you mess up. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to pop a ninja down here. I'm going to have to banana farm. So we're going to get, like... I don't know, that's the thing. I want a heavy banana farm, but it's just going to be so tough against these regen balloons. So I'm going to go for it. We're going to non-stop these guys, and I'm going to try and do it with losing lives, by the way. The lives have to be lost, basically. There we go. We got the Seeking Shuriken. That's going to help us out a bunch. Don't have very much popping power, but at least it's actually going to use all of its possible popping power. We already have a black balloon popping out against us. Yes, talk about ridiculousness. I don't even know if I want to use a set of road spikes. Should I use one set? Nah, screw it. Alright, so there we go. We got this guy up. Once we get a 2-1, that's actually a really nice start. 2-1, we're good. I think we're good. I don't think anything's going to actually kill us at this point. Oh, I changed my mind, guys. I changed my mind completely. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just let whatever goes through it after that. 5. Yeah, that's all I can do. Gonna lose quite a few lives over there. But, holy crap, dude. A cluster of regen whites on round 2? That does not normally happen. So this one's gonna be a toughie, guys. Here we go. We got the 3rd tier up. Down to 97 lives, so it's still not even doing that bad at this point. You know what? I am going to pop the dart monkeys down here to help out my ninja. Like, the only reason that I don't want to put them up at the front here is if they started hitting those regen whites, they'd regen by the time they got down here. I never really explained that. So, personally, I think that's a bad idea to have that happen. So we're going to go for another one of these banana farms. I'm trying to play this, like, as perfect as I possibly can, guys. Spending every single dollar that I possibly can, and not wasting any road spikes or anything. Do I only do have 25 sets. I think originally I have 30 sets to start off. So, yeah, I really don't have much to work with. See, like this, I could have taken those down at the very beginning, but, like, a grouped regen white rush? Come on, why did it have to be so evil to me right at the get-go? So I'm playing this fairly speedy at this point as well. I am very, very afraid of a regen rainbow rush, and I'm very afraid of a MOAB rush as well. I'm actually gonna. Should I be so greedy? Should I? I gotta be greedy here, guys. I gotta get so greedy. I have to win in the late game here. This is like the only way that I know how to do it. So we got regen zebras coming out. I still think my ninja can deal with them though. He can, but barely. We lose just a few baby lives right there. And now I'm ready for this 4th tier. All right, come on. Come on, gimme. There we go. Getting very few dollars from the balloons. Getting a lot of money from the farms, actually. A lot of dollars. Alright, so we're going to do this again. We're going to get a 2nd ninja. Oh, big regen zebra rush. Ninja is powerful, though. With a little tiny bit of help from those dart monkeys. I don't even know if you can get a regen farm going, so... Like, I don't think you can get extra money for getting a regen farm going. I'm not really sure. So here we go, 3rd tier with distraction. I got both these guys up to, oh crap, I don't have any lead popping power. Oh, poo. I get a mortar with Bernie stuff and increased accuracy. I had to sell my guy to do that, but this is like the only way that I think I can actually survive against regen leads and group leads and more regen leads right after that. I know, talk about craziness. But the good news is I can rebuy a banana farm right after that. Only wasting just a few dollars right there. Alright. So I think after selling a banana farm and rebuying, it only takes like a round and a half to pay for itself or whatever, so it's really not that much money if you're thinking long term here, guys. So here we go. This is where I'm going to still be a little bit afraid. I got 2 ninjas and 2 dart monkeys over here. I got to use the mortar as well to hopefully pop extra balloons. With the distraction action, we do end up popping them all. Alright. So there we go, we got one of these again. And I know I'm going to be a little bit greedy here, guys, but I think I'm going to go all the way up to probably 6 banana farms. Get them all up to 2-0, and get them all up to 3-0. Ooh, yeah, man, we're going to be fighting hard on this tile. Fighting the entire time. It's all up to the ninjas getting a little bit lucky, while also being a little bit skillful. Like I said, if you got things in the way, like, it's actually kind of a good thing to have small groups of bloons over here, because then they can shoot their shurikens, and they reach all the way up to the MOAB. I don't know if you guys noticed, but shoot them up into the MOAB. Shoot them up into the MOAB. And then by the time they get down here, it's already damaged quite a bit, and then you can pop it just a little bit quicker. Alright, so there's 5, and we're just going to go for the 6th. But the reason why I like to go for 2 zeros, if I have the, the space, obviously this is one of those levels where there's just crap tons of space. If you have the space, use it. I mean, this is, second tier banana farms are way better than third tier banana farms. Cost per banana, cost per, or efficiency, I suppose, is probably the best word to use. So that's why I love to get these guys, if at all possible. And, I mean, we're getting a big rush in here. This is regen rainbows on top of lead balloons. I think I might get enough money to actually get a second 4th tier ninja up in here. I'm going to need it, though. There we go. We get our second 4th tier ninja, barely surviving against these guys. The mortar, I think, is what saved our butt right there. The burning stuff ripped through a lot of those balloons. And I say ripped through because it's a cooler word. Ripped through, burned through, ripped through those balloons. Alright, so I got my 2 4th tier ninjas, but that will not help us survive into the BFBs. So I need to get something else over here, guys. I'm going to go for a quick 3rd tier cannon. Some extra balloon popping power. Still don't have enough to really do damage to BFBs, though. I need a MOAB Mauler, maybe. Oh my god, look at that amount of regen ledge right there. That's really not that dangerous for us because we've got our decent defense over here, but just not fun to look at. So we're going to actually do something kind of odd here, guys. We're going to get a few MOAB Maulers kind of spread out. Just kind of like in a line like this. Now, you might be confused on why I'm doing this. You might be thinking that's kind of stupid. But what I'm doing is I'm not putting them right up against the thingamabob because oftentimes they can't aim that way. And it's really nice to have the ability to aim. If they can hit the MOAB here, there, and there, you're going to get more popping power out of one of these guys. When I put them up close to there, no matter what, they're just going to like accidentally hit other balloons. I know it seems like a sort of picky, sort of stupid thing to think about, but that's what I like to do. I feel like it's going to add just a little tiny bit of extra popping power in here, and that's all I really want. So I'm actually going to get the signal flare over here. Ooh, I didn't have a bigger blast. Alright. So, question becomes, do we banana farm even more? I think we might have to. I'll get one more of these MOAB Maulers. And then I'm going to start getting a little bit of banana farm action. I'm going to do like one MOAB Mauler, one banana farm. One MOAB Mauler, one banana farm. We'll switch off. A lot of times I'm greedy and I'm like, I gotta get all 6 3-0s in a row, and that's really just not necessary. I like to do it. Who doesn't like to get lots and lots of money? But it just ain't gonna happen today. Alright, so MOAB Mauler over there. That's 3 down. Yay! And now it's banana farm time. Actually, they probably cost right around the same amount. So this is where we gotta struggle just a little bit. This is a BFB, by the way. So you can tell the MOAB Maulers are doing a pretty solid job. They can still hit the balloons from pretty far away. And again, these balloons are going to be the biggest problem, though, I think, for right now. With some micro of our mortar, we were able to survive. So we know we just killed a BFB, so I'm going to get one more banana farm, and then I'll be able to afford a MOAB Mauler probably before the next BFB. And there we do. We get it. So again, adding just a little bit of bonus every single round should be enough for us. If I remember correctly, this was a grouped MOAB tile. So again, these balloons are going to be pretty problematic for us. Got to deal with the balloons for the most part. And that means glue gunner is going to be key. Maybe even popping a spike factory in the back. Maybe? I mean, I could get all the way up to a 4-2 if I really... I think I can get up to a 4-2. No, maybe not. Probably not. I don't have very many 4th tier upgrades, do I? So anyways, the money was just rolling in so fast. I'm like, hey, why the heck not, man? I'm not expecting Oh My Gods on round 18 or anything like that. Let's get these guys all the way up. Oh, man, regen ceramic rush now. This is where the cannons really come into play. Beefy! Beastly beefy rush. And we're almost out of MOAB Maulers as well. Oh my gosh, down to our last 2. So this is where I wish I had more cannons and everything. Honestly, I just don't have enough space in my area. I need to buy like all these things, and I'm trying to keep everything organized and everything is just not working out. So we're gonna get our second mortar. Again, they're cheap, so I like to use them. 1, 2, and this time we're gonna go for the left-sided mortar. Putting them down just a little bit lower on the screen, because I feel like he'll be dealing with more lower-level balloons, and it'll be more efficient down there. Alright, also we're gonna need some glue. Glue plus burny stuff equals pretty much automatic death of any balloon that goes inside of its range. But of course, they are pretty pricey. So I'm actually going to get 2 glue gunners, by the way. And we got some camo leads coming out here as well. Be a little bit careful of those guys. The ceramics might tank enough of the balloons that stops the mortar from actually killing the camo leads, or decamoizing them at least. There's our second glue gunner. I don't know if I want to go for the third already, but I think I'm going to start with my spike factory. Let's do this guy. Let's see if I can get a 4th tier. I can get a 3rd tier. That's solid. 3rd tier I can get. 3 2s are actually not bad towers at all, even in BLoons Monkey City. At BTD5, they're even more boss. Battles, they're actually pretty bad, but at BTD5, they're pretty boss. BLoons Monkey City, they're very similar to the way they are in BTD5, and they're pretty solid overall. I mean, they shoot pretty reasonably fast. They're not going to stop a BFB or anything like that, but if you have a reasonable amount of ceramic balloons trying to sneak through, I think he can stop them. Alright, so also, I'm actually going to pop my Super Monkey in here. I know that probably seems a little bit stupid to you guys. You're like, what the heck, man? Super Monkeys? You don't need Super Monkeys. Not really, but I'm going to be able to afford literally, like, everything on the screen. Everything that I can pop. Oh, I can get a bunch of ninjas. I kind of forgot about that. Let's do those first. Never mind, never mind. So I want to get my second Dartling gun if it fits. You know what? Screw it. Looks like we're going to end up fitting more ninjas down here. And it's about that time, guys. We're going to sell our Dart Monkeys from the back here. And start putting them possibly closer to the front. So I'm thinking, what do you guys think? 2 3s or 4 2s? Stuns the balloons more with 2 3s, but 4 2s are just more killing power. I'm gonna do what I've been doing in my past few games, and just going for 1 2 3 with a bunch of 4 2s. And I just feel like there's so much distraction action going on that you should be able to send back so many balloons. You gotta basically kill them all, right? Now I'm not sure, but I think sending them back, yeah, it looks like sending them back does not get rid of the burny stuff or the glue. I think, honestly, the best way to nerf the ninja is to make it so burny stuff and glue gets taken care of, or like gets taken off of the balloon if they get distracted. And then that becomes sort of like a bad upgrade. You can still get a, I don't know, you can still get like a 4-1 if you want to, but then the 4-2 becomes sort of a bad thing in some situations. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Oh, here we go. Here's our first Oh my God. I don't think I can really do anything now. I got this guy on strong, so we should be able to take down that Oh my God quite a bit. And plus, I mean, a lot of MOAB molars over here. It's not like I'm just rolling around with 1 or 2 or anything like that. There's a lot of them. So it's looking decent, but I gotta make sure these guys get glued. If they don't get glued, I'm basically done. There we go. Looks like they're getting glued. And they do get glued. Whoop, whoop. Alright. And yes, they basically got stopped right there. That was the furthest that any balloon got. It was right next to this ninja right here. Basically parallel to him. I don't know if parallel is a thing that you can have with a not straight line, but sure, he was parallel to it. One of those. Whatever that's called. Alright, our last 2 over here. So now we have another Oh my God coming out, but again, I feel a little bit safer at this point. I know I popped the last one. He's kind of coming out nearing the end of the round, so there's not going to be very many things coming out with him, which is usually my biggest problem, by the way. I'm getting hungry. I need to go eat some food. Right after this video is done, man, I'm just going to just eat everything. Still got ham left over from Christmas. I know, it's kind of gross to have this long. It's actually made after Christmas, though. We got a Christmas ham, and then just didn't make it on Christmas. So, still got ham at this point. Just got, basically just gave my dog some parts of the ham next to the ham bone. And now I just got to finish off I don't know, there's not that much left. Just got to finish it off. So anyways, it's about that time to start selling all of our banana farms. Got to keep in mind that I am going to have to build basically everything that I can possibly afford. I think I'm going to get the 2 laser cannons. I think those guys, there's nothing wrong with getting them. And then maybe a Blade Maelstrom, just to, you know, again, play it safe. I like to play it safe. You guys know the drill by this point. A lot of things going on right here. Maybe I'll just get one just to be safe at this point. You never know, I suppose. You never know when they're going to get just a little tiny bit too far. Alright, let's do it. Bring him, bring him, bring him, bring him, bring him, bring him. $30,000! Whoop, 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 whoop! Yeah! 30,000 mother effing dollars. So I'm going to pop in my last glue gunner. Just, oh crap. Oh poo. Oh poo. Look at me. My silly little glue gunners. I'll pop down quite a few dart monkeys in here. I don't think I'm going to get all 30 or whatever. That's going to cause too much lag. But I feel like this is a reasonable amount to have right there. Let's do all those. It takes so long to upgrade them, though. That's like the biggest problem for me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I know some people ask, like, Chris, how the heck do you upgrade so darn fast, man? Hotkeys! Hotkeys are the best thing in the entire world. And with our last tiny bit of money, we're going to have to get another Blade Maelstrom. If you haven't noticed, I do not get the left-sided upgrades. I could. Generally, if I'm struggling for money, I don't get the left-sided upgrades. I just chill with whatever I can afford on as far as Blade Maelstroms are concerned. Because honestly, I'm not trying to get a lot of pops out of these guys. I'm trying to use it for when there's an emergency, crazy situation of like 100,000 MOABs coming out all at once. It's like, how the heck am I going to deal with these guys? So we did this a little bit different than we normally do. Normally, I'd go for laser cannon first. I actually went for the dart monkeys first. So it shows that the money is not coming as quickly as I thought it was. 6 third-tier banana farms. You'd think he'd be coming in really, really quick. Not quite as much as we thought. Alright, so let's see. This guy's got 12,000 pops. Not even as much. Like, my other ninjas don't even have that much. Some of them do. Alright, round 30, my friends. The final round. Starting off with a pretty big bang, but we're taking him down. It could be a big group of BFBs right here, but it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. It's decent sized and everything, but it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. And we're going to clean up these last 2 Zoma Gods. Easy as frickin' cake, man. Taking this guy down. It was our greediness in the beginning of the game that caused us to win this game. Of course, not going to get no lives lost. That's okay. Plus, we can cuddly bear ourselves right back up to 125 lives. 2 Zoma Gods, you know what? Throw them in there, man. Just throw some Blade Maelstroms in there. I'm actually kind of glad that it did not crash right there, though. Very easy for it to crash. Just, yep, crash. That was a Regrow tile, too. I kind of forgot about that. And we get 30 bloon stones. That's a nice big bonus right there. So the last 2 we've got is a grouped BFB on this tile, a grouped a Zoma God on this tile, DDT on that one, grouped MOAB on that one, and a Zoma God on that one. So there's a lot of these tiles. 1, 2, 3, and possibly 4? No, just 3. There's 3 of those, and then 2 of those other ones that we just played right there. So, and then, I mean, of course, there's more volcanoes down here, so we're going to have to see what happens when we finally get down there, guys. Badlands terrain. I haven't played on a Badlands terrain in a while. Arid grassland. I did not know there was differences between these, by the way. They look the same besides the green patch right here. Arid grassland. I guess I understand. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you press the like button for me. I do appreciate that a whole bunch of punch. And have a super duper delicious day.